Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Gusto kong umpisahan yung video na to para magpasalamat sa lahat ng nanood ng aking unang video. And maraming salamat sa good feedback na na-receive ko from my friends and casual friends, yung mga applicants. Maraming salamat sa inyo sa pag-support at sa panonood ng aking first video. As promised, gagawa pa rin tayo ng mga video na very informative and very substantial para sa aking mga viewers. Second vlog would be about how to pass your interview. Ano pa inaantay natin? Let's get into it. Okay, so let's go to my first advice on how to pass your interview. First, of course, you must be presentable. Be presentable, of course. First impression is very important. Kapag papasok ka sa isang room kung nasaan nandun yung interviewer, of course, kailangan yung first impression niya sa'yo is maganda. So, paano nga ba magiging maganda yung first impression niya sa'yo? Of course, dapat maayos yung iyong pananamit, presentable kang tingnan. You look very professional. Even your hair, sometimes your hair, kailangan nagmamatter yung ating hair. Pag maganda yung ating buhok, maganda yung ating pananamit, yung mga accessories na meron tayo is kaya nating dalhin. Okay, for my second tips, of course, avoid unnecessary gesture. Pumasok ka ng very presentable sa isang interviewer's room. And then when you sit down, biglang ang likot mo naman para kang hindi mapakali or halata kang kinakabahan. So, you should avoid that. You should avoid or iwasan mo ang masyado kang magalaw or masyado kang magaslaw gumalaw in interviewer's room. Also, you should avoid doing this. You should avoid doing this kind of gesture. Bakit? Dahil bilang interviewer, ang ibig sabihin lang naman sa akin, para sa akin to, or kung meron mong mag-a-agree, para sa akin, ay nakaka-off yung ganon. Kasi para kang walang pakialam sa sinasabi ng interviewer, na parang overconfident ka na I'm very relaxed. Ganon. So, avoid. You shouldn't do that. Okay? The third way on how to pass your interview is, of course, be polite. Isa yon sa mga paraan para maipasa mo yung interview mo. Maging polite ka. Pagpasok mo sa interviewer's room, hindi naman basta-basta ka na lang uupo and you feel comfortable doing it. Of course, pagpasok mo sa isang interviewer's room, always greet them first. And pag naman pinaupo ka na sinabihan ka na you may sit, then reply with, "Thank you." Something like that. So we should always be polite. The fourth way on how to pass your interview is, of course, be like a mirror. Paano nga ba yung be like a mirror? It's very simple, very self-explanatory. If they ask you in English, then you should respond in English. Simple as that. In that way, hindi ka magsa-sounds na mayabang. I mean, kapag kasi tinanong ka ng Tagalog, tapos nag-English ka, so parang, may pinapatunayan si sir. So, hindi ganon. Hindi dapat ganon. If they ask you in English, then respond with English. If they ask you in Tagalog, then reply with Tagalog. Simple as that. That's the fourth tip, okay? So the fifth way on how to pass your interview is, of course, never to talk about your personal life. Bakit nga ba hindi natin dapat pang sabihin yung mga personal life natin or yung about personal natin? Of course, you came on that interview because of the job. Because of the job, simple as that. Never talk about your life because we don't care about your personal life. So if the interviewer asks you, so tell me about yourself, it is actually a very tricky question. You should not answer it the way it more personal since it is tell me about yourself. Hindi yun ibig sabihin na magkukwento ka talaga ng talambuhay mo. Ang ibig sabihin lang nun is parang it's a tricky question which is more likely, what do you bring on the table? Never talk about your name's dog named Johnny Sins. If you know Johnny Sins. So yun, never talk about your personal life. If the interviewer asks you, tell me about yourself, you should respond it with your full name, educational background, and the set of skill that you have. For example, I am Kenneth Hermo Gaya. I am graduate of Human Resource Development Management, and I'm currently enrolled for my masteral. And I am very computer literate. I can speak in both language, Filipino and English. I can also communicate in written, in both language as well. Something like that. You should impress them. Kasi that's the first question. Usually, yun yung first question. Tell me about yourself. So, pag yun pa lang ang tanong, magpa-impress ka na, besh. Ipakita mo na lahat ng skill na meron ka. Dun mo na ibibida yung skill na meron ka. So, that's the fifth tip. When they ask you, tell me about yourself, never ever talk about your personal life. That's it. The sixth way on how to pass your interview is, of course, avoid that. Avoid that kind of unnecessary word. When you're speaking or when you're interviewer's room, never or avoid or at least lessen your something like that. You should avoid that kasi it shows that you are not knowledgeable enough or it is hard for you to speak in English. So if you don't know how to respond yet or bigla kang na blanco during your sentence or during your answer, you can pause. Stop ka, kalma ka lang, breathe, and then convey your message again. During your interview and then bigla kang na-rattle or bigla kang nawala or biglang nawala yung sasabihin mo, then stop. Kalma and then convey your message again. Parang sa Miss Universe lang, charot. Kailangan kapag hindi mo pa alam kung paano ka magsasalita or paano mo sasagutin yung question, you can pause. In a seconds, maybe 5 or 10 seconds, you can stop, then convey your message. And be confident, of course. So, dapat, pag ganun, nag-pause ka, panindigan mo na okay, kasi i-deliver ko is pasabog, boom. Ganon. The seventh way on how to pass your interview is, of course, repeat the question on your answer. Katulad ng way number 6, kung hindi mo alam yung magiging isasagot mo dun sa tanong niya, pwede kang mag-pause. Or, katulad ng sabi ko, dapat kasi ina-avoid natin yun. I-avoid natin yung pag-pause at pagsabi ng or being confused, ganyan. So, what we can do is to repeat the question. Ganon. So, kapag hindi mo alam yung isasagot mo, balik ka sa question. Yung question, ulitin mo, pero karugtong na nun dapat is yung sagot mo. So, yun yung tip number 7. That was very useful. The 8th way on how to pass your interview is, of course, be alert. Be alert. Be snappy. Ayan. So, basically, kapag gano'n na, pag sinabi nating be alert, dahil nga merong mga unusual question, merong mga critical question, so you should always be snappy. May tanong ka, may sagot ako. Parang ganyan. The 9th way on how to pass your interview is, of course, never drag or put someone down just to lift your chair up. Ayan. So, kapag tinanong ka ng interviewer, bakit aalis ka ng previous company mo? Besh, wag mong sisiraan yung previous company mo dahil ako na nagsasabi sa'yo, hindi ka nila tatanggapin. Because, as an interviewer, yung previous company mo nga siniraan mo, paano pag aalis ka sa amin, sisiraan mo rin kami. Parang ganon. So, you should not drag someone or you should not put someone down para lang masabi mo na very reasonable po kasi yung part ko. Ganon. So, never ever do that. So, the 10th way on how to pass your interview is, of course, be you. Be you because, of course, kapag ini-interview ka, dapat makikita nila or nakikita na nila yung personality na meron ka. If you are answering it while you are smiling, then makikita nila yung personality mo na masiyahin ka lang, magaan kang kasama, you can handle the pressure kasi the tricky questions or the unusual question, you answer it with a smile. So, your personality reflects on how you speak. So, the last way on how to pass your interview is be you. Hindi kailangan maging fluent ka in English, hindi kailangan maging good grammar ka. So, what you should do is be you. Be confident and show yourself. That's it. So ayun, I guess yun yung mga pwede kong i-share sa inyo on how to pass your interview. So I'm looking forward na maipasa nyo yung mga interview na aatinan nyo sa mga company na ina-applyan nyo. So for that, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful sa panonood ng aking video. Maraming salamat at tinapos nyo tong aking video itong aking second vlog. So maraming salamat po. Looking forward po ako na mapanood nyo ulit yung aking mga videos in future kapag may interview kayong aatinan. And of course, looking forward din sa mga video pa na papanoorin nyo sa aking YouTube channel. So maraming salamat po. Stay safe. God bless.